adventurers, travelers, and friends, and welcome back to a Bragworthy Adventures video. I'm your host, Rose, and today we are in Marco Island, Florida, home to 1,000 islands, pristine waterways, mangroves, and the perfect place to escape and wait for your van to get built. Now, while we are here on Marco, we are going to be shooting a series of videos on tour companies and tours that you can do on the island. Our first one is here today with Go Cats on the Water, and I am so excited. Honestly, I cannot wait. It's been like a month since I set this up, and the cool thing about Go Cats on the Water is it's an experience you can't get anywhere else. They have custom-made boats that are like go-karts or mini luxury catamarans that you get to drive yourself and speed around the water on a guided tour through the mangroves. I don't even have any idea exactly what this is gonna be like, but I can tell it's gonna be fun. So I'm hyped, and we are going today on that tour. So you're in the car with me. Let's head on over and have some fun. You can see the address right there for where you can find Go Cats, and just as a marker, it is a left right before the bridge off towards Tamiami Trail. And you'll see there was a little sign we just passed, and they've got things marked, so you'll know where Go Cats on the Water is. You'll also know when you see their awesome custom-made boats. Here are the boats that I'm excited to go in today. And here's their cute little pier. Like we said, it's right next to that big old bridge. So just turn left before the bridge and you'll find Go Cats on the Water. Our guide is right over there. And I just figured out why they're called Go Cats on the Water. It's like cats as in catamaran instead of carts, because carts have wheels. So instead of go karts, it's Go Cats, like a catamaran. I think that's so cute. I really love it.
Honey barbecue and combos baked cheddar. I got some other options.
I'll do honey
too.
BBQ, please.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
I got more.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm filming this.
So just before we get going, I'm going to go ahead and go over the boats a little bit, guys. You know, they may look a little different than most boats, so I'm just going to get a little familiar. Before we do, I'd like to ask if you guys ever driven boats before. You guys have driven boats before, correct?
Yes.
Correct? All right. Do I got anyone who's never driven a boat before? Will, you look like you've never driven a boat before. Looks like you might be a little bit of trouble today, guys. You got to watch him. You know, he might be at the back today. We'll see. We'll see. So don't worry. I'm going to make you guys all experts today on these boats, so don't you worry.
And before we get into the mechanics of these boats, I wanted you to hear from the owner, Alan, on how he came up with the idea for this custom design.
In 2014, my sister lived there in Marco Island. She was renting some crate cats. We noticed that we were only getting about 18 months out of a boat before it became pretty much worthless. The pontoons would warp, the engine would sag, and because of the construction of it, it just wouldn't hold up to the rental business. So I knew at that point that I needed to build a boat of my own. I went and sought after a boat designer builder, and right in my hometown, I found an 84-year-old guy that used to be a boat builder for a big boat company. You know, we spent 2 years developing and testing some boats that he actually sculpted and then molded out of fiberglass.
Wow.
And together we, I was kind of telling him what I needed and how it needed to perform and what it did need to do and what it didn't need to do. So because I had so much experience with that other boat, I knew what I didn't want.
Yeah.
And that other boat also had some great features that I did want. So I put the best of both worlds in and took my experience, and we made that boat that you were driving on.
All right, guys, if we're all ready to go, you guys feeling good, by the way?
Yeah.
Let's go. So just before we get going, you guys just need to turn on your boats real quick. If you follow the red safety lane all the way down to the back, and then key, go ahead and push the key in, turn it all the way to the right, and we can start up. All right, beautiful. All right, guys, I'm gonna start pushing everybody off, and we're gonna get going. Better check the drain plug real quick.
How does it feel, Michael?
Like a boat.
Like a boat.
Feels like a boat.
Like a boat.
Actually, what it feels like a go-kart on the water.
I want to do this. Our ride started off so smooth, and it really felt like I was on a luxurious private catamaran. Michael will show you in a minute the immense leg room and the comfort that these boats have to offer.
It's windy.
That's okay.
So we've got all this leg room. You can like lounge. Look at me, I'm lounging on a boat.
Nice.
I feel like this would be great for kids as well as like older adults, because right now I'm just lounging, just chilling. We're just cruising.
See if we can get the whole chill action.
Dude, like barely any effort to do this. That's it.
But as we headed further out to sea, we started to hit some rougher waves, which I think Michael loved. He was giddy, smiling, excited to hop them. It gave me a little more anxiety because I like that smoother water feel. Hilarious to watch our GoPro at the front of the boat too, as it slowly started to be pounded down by the waves and fall over. Eventually the waves just became so much that we decided to turn back and head further into the mangroves instead of heading out to Cape Romano. The guides at Go Cats on the Water are so in tune with what their clients want. He was able to turn back, check in with each of us, and see what it is that we wanted or needed out of this tour. And so even though it was a change of plans, I think everybody was ready to get off of the bigger swells and into the mangroves. You can see we got huge smiles here. It was so much fun, and I really do love going through the mangroves. I personally like the calmer water. Michael was enjoying the waves, but we got to have a taste of both, and it made the tour fun for everyone. Make sure to wear your sunglasses because the water sprays, and put some sunscreen on because I didn't do that. Now I'm worried about my face. And since our tour was closer to the evening, we got to end our tour riding into the sun as it came down.
Go ahead, give it some throttle now, all the way to the top. Right there. Perfect, just like that.
Woo!
Killed it, guys. Like you saw this before or something.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We didn't lose anybody. That's a good thing.
So we just finished our tour and we're heading home. It was a salt spraying adventure out on the water. Michael, give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, if you like boats, if you like water, if you like mangroves, if you want to see the Everglades or, part of the Everglades, this is a good tour. It's fun.
I would say it's nice you get plenty of leg room. If you're not the kind of person who likes the instability of a jet ski, like perhaps if your husband has thrown you off a jet ski multiple times, it definitely feels more stable than that.
That's me.
Yes, and also my mom. Both of our husbands have thrown us off. It feels really stable, and for the most part, it's smooth. We just definitely hit some rocky water, as you saw, but that can add a little fun, especially for your little adrenaline junkie friends. And it was just overall beautiful and a great time. If you want to hit up Go Cats on the Water, they have a website where you can book your tour, or I'll put their number here on the screen. But I hope you guys enjoyed going with us on Go Cats on the Water, and as always, bye. Bye, travelers.